As you can tell by the title, we're engaged!
We'll be telling you the story
of how it all happened. So we took a trip to Grand Canyon, Bryce Canyon, and Zion. Richard proposed at Zion when we went to hike Angel's Landing.
Apparently it's one of the most dangerous hikes in America because when you get to the top, there's an additional half mile, 30 minutes more of going upwards along a chain. And then the path is very narrow. So a lot of people end up getting to that chain and then they turn back.
Yeah, and I have footage of it in our Zion video, which I'll link here.
Yeah, so the night before, I was thinking, oh man, what if Catherine...
Why are you saying my full name?
What if Kat doesn't want to go up the chains? So the night before I was thinking, oh, I need to come up with different proposal speeches. One, if we make it to the top and how I'm going to propose at the top because the views are going to be different versus we quit halfway and we go back down and I have to come up with another speech like more of a it's okay speech.
It's okay we didn't.
It's okay we didn't go up there, but maybe we'll come back again in the future for it, the kind of speech.
Let's take a step back. So how long in advance did you already think about it, about proposing?
Well, I thought about like a year or two before wanting to propose, but just gotta find the time. But since we're doing a week-long trip and we're going to the national parks, I thought maybe it's the time to do it. So started doing the research. Start looking at the rings, start looking at the 4 C's. There's the cuts, the clarity, color? Cut, clarity, color. Oh, carrot. And then from then on, it was about hiding it. Did you notice anything?
The thing I realized is that I planned most of this trip.
What? No, we had an agreement to let her do the planning with the national parks.
Yeah, and you did Vegas.
And I did Vegas, because at the end of our national park trip, we went to Vegas. So, yes, that's what I like to
So I think the genius part was that you made it seem like everything was my idea. So I wasn't suspicious of anything at all. For example, when we were packing our luggage, we usually just share one giant luggage just to save space. But I remember being like, let's have 2 luggages. That way we can bring more stuff since we were going to Vegas too.
I was purposely bringing a lot of stuff. I was like, are you sure you want 1 luggage?
Yeah, I didn't expect anything.
Next, let's talk about the day of, we're at Zion's Canyon, waiting for the shuttle at 4. It was our first day there and we were hearing stories that people had to line up for a long time to get onto the shuttle, and when you do the hike, there's a lot of people at the hike. So we don't want to be kind of overcrowded.
And I told Richard the night before that if the hike was super crowded, I wouldn't want to go up Angel's Landing because it was just too dangerous.
Yeah, so the night before I was like, alright, let's go sleep. Let's go sleep. We gotta wake up early. We gotta make sure we got the first one's lined up.
I think the funny part was that you kept on asking me if I wanted to do it.
Are you sure you want to do Angel Landing?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do the chains?
I was still wavering on the idea, and then the night before I was like, fine, we'll do it, let's do it. Because he was like, oh no, it's okay if we don't do it. It's totally fine. And I was in reverse psychology. Yeah. We have to do it now.
We were first ones, I think 3rd group waiting in line. But we met a group of ladies and they're very nice and generous, and we were just having a good talk in the morning. They ended up doing the same hike that we were doing. But we didn't see them until the very top. On our way to the top, I was thinking about like, what am I gonna do with the ring? Am I gonna whip it out of the bag, but like, and then get on my knee and propose, or am I gonna have my pocket? So we got to the top, and she was taking pictures.
Your hand no longer.
Oh yeah. And I was just going in my head like, oh, what am I gonna? Where should I? What?
We were up there for a while, almost like 45 minutes. Alright, we're gonna pack up and then head back down now. Whew, good hike.
We're up there for a good half an hour taking pictures. An additional 15-20 minutes because the same group of ladies ended up coming to the top. While she was busy taking pictures, I whispered to one of the girls, hey, I'm gonna propose. So I gave her the camera. I was like, can you make sure you get everything? And then I was like, hello. Come over here.
Hello.
Hello, it's me.
This is the red box that you whipped out of your,
your
pocket.
I had to get the box out of my bag into my pants, and I did it without her looking, of course. And then after I put it in my pocket, I was like, oh my god, I feel this giant box in my pants like sticking out. There are a lot of people up there as well. Probably like a good group of 20, 15 to 20 people.
I'd say Yeah, like 25.
But we were able to get a little good spot by ourselves, and yeah, got down one knee.
Do you remember what
Everything
you
I said was not what I wanted to say the night before. I said her name, and I said, will you marry me?
Yeah, that's all I
And
heard.
that's the most important thing.
I was shocked because I was definitely not expecting it. In the video, you'll see that I thought Richard just wanted to take a final photo. Like, okay, we can take one more photo before we go down, but I was ready to hike back down. A backstory, we've been together for, this year would be our 6th-year anniversary. We met through Tinder. If you want to watch our How We Met video, I'll link it here as well.
It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do the proposal at the top of Angel Landing. That's when I decided, oh, it's gotta be up here for sure when we got there. It was just a matter of when. So I saw the group of people we knew and I was like, oh, perfect timing. And just like, clicked.
I got very emotional and I started crying. But when we were coming back down, there were a lot of people who were congratulating us. Everyone was super friendly, super nice.
And we made it down safely. I don't want her to be too excited or too surprised that on our way back down. it become dangerous.
I definitely had to put the ring away.
Oh, it was a little bit too big. I thought I measured her finger correctly because she was knocked out one night many months before I got the ring, and I measured it with a little string. The ring ended up being a lot bigger than
like
expected.
7.5, and my finger size turned out to be 5.5.
Yeah, so I put the ring on her finger. I was like, whoa, this is not gonna fit. So I used a little string and then, or like a little yarn.
You know what you should have done? Use one of those zip ties. That way it stays. Because the string can kind of loosen up.
Tip for you guys out there is a zip tie and a Sharpie.
You don't even have to use a Sharpie, you just twist it.
No, I don't want to like slide it off your finger. I thought it would make you feel it and you'll wake up. So I was like, I'll lift your hand up and like put a string and I'll untie it and I'll hold that spot. Now we'll show you the clip with the proposal.
One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three.
Oh, yeah, I'll wait till we get to the bottom. I like cannot I get to show you. Love you so much. Glad we made it to the very top. Again, even more forgiveness.
When we were up there, there were maybe like 5 people up there.
Oh my goodness.
Found everything. So.
Catherine, you? Oh, will you marry me? Oh my god!